But I went to the suspect, the one who got off innocent.
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
So was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps.
I'd rather not talk about it. Alright, well... Can you tell us some... Well, can you now tell us about the murder that happened last night? Tell us everything that you know, if possible. Maybe by showing you this? Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. Me personally, I don't want to believe that you did it. I don't really have a case yet when it comes to who truly killed the victim. However, I am here to help Phoenix, and he wants to defend you, and I want to help you too. I want to get at the bottom of this, Edgeworth. I don't want to believe that you would do such a thing.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know. He wants us to defend you.
Yes. Will you? You got it, man. We will defend you. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gunshoe. You got it. We will officially be your defense attorney, Edgeworth. Well, I guess we should... Well, what's that?
Earthquake? Nick! It's a big one! It's coming down. That was scary.
Okay. Okay, I swear, I swear that was not me. I know I have done some, I know I have done some magic spells in the past that have created earthquakes, but I swear this wasn't me. Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
There! He's on the floor in the ball, shivering.
No. Edgeworth?
I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I heard him running, but curling up in a ball? Edgeworth!
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick!
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gunshoe. That we shall do. Edgeworth? I hope that... I hope that you're fine. I hope that you're gonna get better soon. I guess this is quite something to you. Even though you really don't like earthquakes, do you? See you later, Edgeworth! We will see you tomorrow at the trial. Probably still probably still curled up and shivering. What's going on here? Oh, okay, calm down, Gumshoe. Jesus. You have been so stressed today. I mean, just calm down for a second. It doesn't do well for your heart.
Eek!
What's wrong, detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to you after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? Without a heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. I mean, she did say something. There's nothing I can do about that. I cannot go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir! Oh, Gumshoe. Alright, well, you know what? Let's talk about this. Can you tell us about her testimony? So, what did Mr. Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol.
What?
She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really cannot tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but she'll let us see who's who.
She can do that?
Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow.
Huh? What happened to the other witness?
Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation? Oh god. Is it because somebody's covering up for that witness? Is it another prosecutor? I do have to wonder. Since we're no longer gonna have Mr. Edgeworth as the prosecutor, I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But, wait. What did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I overlooked. Indeed. Look at things from a different angle. Think outside the box. Alright, about Edgeworth? It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again. For me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Please! I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Oh yes, indeed. Well, you don't have to worry about that, Mr. Gumshoe, cause we already got his approval! Look what I got! Hey, you did it, pal! I'm glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, do you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? Yep, we did. And I swear to living Lord of Cheese, that wasn't me. I was worried.
Worried? Well, we're fine. I lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you too. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Alright. Yeah. You know, I do have to wonder. He's probably still curling up on the floor. Most definitely sucking his thumb too. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go and eat. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. See you later, Gumshoe.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I do have to wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. And then again, I was only in the same class as him for 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. December 26, 9:44 AM, District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Karma? Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. 40 years. And he never lost. 40 fucking years. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god.
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Huh. So, he was also your mentor? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
Ugh. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I cannot. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what a bad timing.
I'm very sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so. Alright, well, you do your best, Maya. Meanwhile, we're gonna see about going through this first trial. And hopefully get some lead on this. I mean, surely we're gonna get some lead on this. Don't worry. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26, 10 AM, District Court. Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The defense's detective assistant is ready, Your Honor. Let's do this, Nick. Fort Edgeworth. Mr. von Karma? Is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? Right. My apologies. Wow. He's even got the judge scared. Damn. Well, I guess that tells us how ready he is. He's pretty damn serious, right out the get-go. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's wrong with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this? A guy that never lost in 40 years. Well, we shouldn't let him discourage us like this. This is just the beginning. I mean, once we get a good solid grasp on this case, we will be able to show him how powerful we are. I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dip Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 AM, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Alrighty then. Overhead map added to the court record. Let me see about this. The boat rental shop, the public beach, and I would assume that is the camping site, like right over there where the car is, the SUV, where a lot of heart was. Alright. Testify to the court about your arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be heading... I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gable and say the word guilty. That is your role. What? Who the hell are you to tell such a thing to the judge? You're not the one in control of this courtroom. You gotta tell him what to do. Yes, of course. You're quite right. Oh my god. No, he's not. Oh boy. Alright, first testimony. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as I could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in a lake. So he had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Jesus Christ. Poor judge. Because of this guy, he has no saying in this at all. Alright. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. He received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there? She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh. The woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Does make sense. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping? Not a heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is, get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Oh, Christ. He sure ain't fun at parties, that's for sure. God forbid someone will try to lighten this place a bit. Do that, and you will be able to look forward to your next salary review. So much to look forward to these days. Oh. This is no time for daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Wow. But chill, dude. I mean, even opinions can help, you know. You don't have to be such an old geezer about it. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Now Gumshoe is getting really scared right now. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. No. Oh boy. Here comes Manfred von Party Pooper to ruin this. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue. Now! But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. He didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet. Let's see about this one. Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay, .22 caliber pistol, found in the victim's body. So he had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it? What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Uh-oh. Here it comes. Ah, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. Oh boy. Yeah, like you know how we always thought of Edgeworth as the Darth Vader of the prosecuting side? Well, this guy is totally shaping up to be the Emperor prosecutor. I mean, if he starts throwing lightning bolts at us, that's gonna be a problem. There were fingerprints on the pistol found at the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Uh-oh. Order. Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Alright. Adding evidence as we speak. What about this one? Is this the 22 caliber? The murder weapon. 22 caliber. Fired 3 times. 3 times? There's prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder, and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does it mean, ballistic markings?
Oh, basically, they are markings that the bullet has after it is shot from a gun. It is part of the forensic firearm investigating. Like, you have the bullet and the markings made by the barrel of the gun tell us what type of gun it was that was used in the crime scene. Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Wow. He is just attacking everyone here. Not even Maya is safe from it. This guy is a savage beast. I don't even remember Edgeworth saying something rude about Maya till now. And he was an asshole. Very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It is quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Oh god. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued. So I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes, sir. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Yep. Totally not gonna like this guy at all. And we're gonna have to deal with this guy for a maximum of 3 days. Yippee-ki-yay. Who's running this court anyway?